If I'm keeping it a buck with y'all, and y'all know I am, I honestly think that it's very foolish that they are trying to tighten their grip. Because if they had offered remedy when this first began, stay at state level, it wouldn't have gotten this big. I might not have had to escalate, and it probably would have taken longer to gain this much momentum. But when you withhold remedy, when you try to silence, delay, or discredit, you don't weaken the truth, you amplify it. It's the only way I was able to build such a solid record. And I'm seeing what happens when people find lawful remedy and share it. Eventually the flood comes in, and that same system that refused once becomes overwhelmed by too many. Instead of remedy, it becomes reaction, and instead of grace, it becomes a fight. And look, hold on, because I don't claim to know what's true for everyone who says they found remedy. What I know is my experience. I need y'all to really take that in. Not speaking on anyone else's experience but my own. This entire time. I've always mentioned patterns, and I've always mentioned similarities and things that I see. But I only actually give detail to my experience because it is my experience. Not yours or anybody else's, mine. And what I know is another step, another fee, and another, you must do this instead. Every time something didn't work, that cycle was exhausting. And I feel like it was systemic. Regardless, it was exhausting. It didn't feel like remedy. It felt like gatekeeping dressed as guidance. I like that. And I don't operate in pretense. Everything I've done, I've documented, proven, and I've stood on. This wasn't about titles, egos, or just beating the system. This was about rights, about truth, and about protecting my child. And if they were smart, they would have seen that remedy was the safer route forever ago. Now, from what I can see, I can understand why they thought that this would work, considering this is what they do to everybody else. But I am not everybody else. So again, if they were smart, they would have seen that remedy was the safer route way back when. And not because of fear, but because I was willing to stop there. I would have stopped at county level. But they didn't. So here we are in federal territory. And no amount of backpedaling or intimidation is going to erase what's already on the record. And I've created that record. I haven't submitted the full record, but they are aware of the full record. What's done is done. There is no going back now. I wouldn't go back now anyways, considering everything that I've been through. But yeah, this is very foolish. This is very foolish of them, to me, to even continue to like harass me at my home, to even contact me in any way. I wouldn't even do that, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. Considering the documents that they have received from me, and now that I have taken this all the way to federal court, I would think that this would express just how fucking serious I am. I guess not.